Hello and welcome to the Wealthy Trades Daily Market Forecast. This is Tyson Clayton for Wealthy Trades. Let's dive right in. We'll go into what we did yesterday and what we're going to do today. But first of all, I sent an earnings alert out yesterday. I sent this to everybody by accident, actually, and I realized it right after I sent it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually send these earnings alerts all this week to everybody. But after this week, I promise this is only going to subscribers, okay? Only subscribers. But here's what I wanted to say. I said buy, this is the trades that I did. I bought the Amgen 167.50 calls for this week, right? Because I was looking for a big move up. I bought the right to own Amgen for 167.50. It cost me $3.20. I'm looking for a move up to about 175.80 or so. Well, here's the thing. Pre-market, all right, Amgen's trading at about 174. So overnight, look at this. These calls that I bought for $3.20 are going to be worth at least $6 at the open today. That's huge. I did also Cree. I looked for a bearish move. All right, we bought the puts, the $35 puts for $1.60. My target on those is $3.90. Those are looking good too. This is the reason why you cannot let your subscription expire. All right, think about this. We're going to give you the earnings alerts. We're going to be jam-packed over the next 30 days worth of earnings alerts. You get the dashboard, which is huge. I'll go into that in a minute. And you're going to get our options course. This options course, I've gotten a couple questions about this. It's not going to be a live options course. It's going to be a recorded course. It's going to probably be about 4 or 5 hours long. But what I'm going to do in the future is I'm probably going to have a weekly live webinar. All right, for anybody who has the option course, I'm going to do a weekly live webinar to go over the weekly picks. And this is probably going to roll out in the next, I don't know, I'd say probably next month or so. But the options course will be done in about a week. This is a huge value. It's going to be probably $1,000 to purchase the options course when it's all said and done. But for the first 1,000 members, listen, you get it free. Okay, so you get our earnings alerts absolutely free. You get the options course absolutely free. You're going to get access to the live weekly events when we do those, and can't forget about the dashboard, all right? The Wealthy Trades dashboard, which is the most powerful thing. Think about this. I think this is the most powerful trading and investing tool ever created, okay? Think about what we have here. Let's just say you were a trader that, let's say you're the lazy trader, right? I call you the lazy trader. You come into the Wealthy Trades dashboard and you just say, I'm just going to trade in the direction that the market's moving in the best sector and the best stock. So you just look, you say, hey, market's moving down. XLU is the best sector to short. And here's the 8 stocks that offer you the best shorting opportunities today. We give you these. It's literally like giving you just amazing picks every single day. We do that for you every day. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so before we go into what we're going to do today, let's talk about what we did yesterday. Yesterday we had a move down in the market. It was down about 0.5% or so. We were down on our day trade. We were down about 0.35%. What we did is we went long RRC. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah, we went long RRC, and that one closed down. And then we went short NWSA. The short in NWSA, which we called out, was a good trade, but the long in RRC didn't work out. Overall, it was down about 0.35, 0.4%. So not great, but again, it was better than the market. Here's what I want to say, though. If you remember, that wasn't the only trade we put on yesterday. We also called out for the weekly. We said, okay, we got to do a pairs trade because, yes, we're in an uptrend, but the quality's not that good. So we said the best trade to do this week was long KR and short SWN. Well, I want to talk about that trade. Now, this is a trade we're going to hold all week long. But this long KR trade, all right, you could have bought it 71.41, which is a great price. It closed at 71.83, so you're still holding it. And then you could have went short in SWN. So long KR, short SWN. This trade right here is up about 2% in the last day. So yes, we were down about 0.35, 0.4% in our day trade, but our weekly trade was up about 2%. Huge outperformance, and hopefully that we're still in that KR SWN trade, and hopefully that will end up outperforming like it is right now all week long. So that is our weekly trade. Long KR, short SWN, looking really good. Now let's talk about what we're going to do today. Okay, so what we want to do is we got to do a pairs trade. And the reason why, all right, I'm going to walk through this really simply. We're in a downtrend. We got 54.8% of the stocks in the S&P 500 moving down. So that's the reason why we're in a downtrend. Okay, so moving down in a downtrend, So what we want to do is we want to look at the quality, and if the quality gauge is above 50%, then we would just look to go short in the XLU or the best stock in the XLU. Problem is the quality, the momentum gauge essentially is not above 50%. So therefore, we're going to do a pairs trade. So we're going to go look for a shorting opportunity in the XLU. So I'm going to move all these, and then we're going to look for a long opportunity in the sector that is trading on the upside, because the XLU is the best sector on the downside. We also want to pair that with something that on the upside. So let's look at the XLU first, though. So the XLU itself, I'm going to eliminate that right away because it's moving up. It's in an uptrend. But the XLU stocks, more of those stocks are moving down. So let's go in. Let's use our pair down technique. What we want to do first is we want to eliminate anything that doesn't have a profit on the both levels to win. Okay, remember this. What this means. It closed at 41.55. It should hit. Remember, it's in a downtrend, so it should hit 41.21 on the downside or 41.89 on the upside. When it hits this level on the downside, when it's in a downtrend on a Tuesday, it typically ends up continuing to go because it makes money. When it hits this level on a downtrend on a Tuesday, it typically bounces off and closes lower because it makes money. So that's what we want to see. If it doesn't make money on both sides, or if it makes a little bit of money like CMS, we're going to eliminate it. Only 2 cents, it's not even worth keeping because we know we're going to find something better. So I'm just going to go fairly quick here because I am running a little behind. KR is our trade for this week. Okay, so SW, so these are the two that we have for this week, long KR, short SW1. So, okay, so now we got it paired down to these 4. So now what we're going to do is we're going to find the one that has the biggest spread. We want to see a high number on the trend side, levels on levels, and a low number on the counter trend side, levels on levels. And we want to see a wide spread. So this is a spread of about 23. Well, it's better than that one. All right. And this is a spread of about 21. So SRE is better than that one. And it's better than that one. So SRE is going to be our short today. So we're going to look to short SRE at the open. All right, it makes money on both sides, so that's our short. But we got to pair this with a long position because the quality is not that good. And so let's go back to the dashboard. Give me a second here. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the dashboard. And there's the open. I told you I was running a little behind, but okay, the best sector, the best long sector is the XLV, so I'm going to move the XLV stocks over into my portfolio, and we're going to find the best pairing opportunity with this. And I know I'm a little behind, but that's okay. Hopefully we'll be able to get an entry that's as good as we would have at the open. So ESRX, so again, I'm going to just eliminate anything that doesn't make money on both sides. So Merck, get rid of. Pfizer, it's $0, so I'm going to get rid of that. STJ, good. That's our ESRX. That's our weekly trade. So I'm going to get rid of the XLV itself because it's down. It's kind of weird that the best sector moving down is the XLU and it's actually up. The best sector moving up is the XLV and that's moving down. It's kind of, again, it kind of tells us a lot about what the market's doing right now. AET looks good. CI looks good. HCA looks good. HSP looks good. Okay, so now we're going to look at these. So that's a 10% spread. Well, that's more than a 10% spread. So STJ is better. Let's see here. STJ is better than that one. I know I'm going a little quick, but all right. So HCA is better than STJ. 38 and 7. All right. AET is better than that. AET is the one. Okay, so here's the trade today. We are going to short SRE. All right, so short SRE at the open, and that's what we want to do. We can add at these two positions, and we want to go long AET at the open, close at the end of the day. That is our trade. Our trade for this week is long KR, short SWN. That trade is looking phenomenal, up about 2%. Listen, you got to subscribe. Do not let your trial member expire. Remember, now let's say if you have 10 days left on your trial membership, and then you subscribe today. Well, you're going to finish out those, even if you subscribe today, you're going to finish out that trial membership and then get 30 days, so you'll have 40 days. We don't say, oh, you had 10 days. No, you don't get that 10 days. You still get your full trial period and your first month subscription. So again, please subscribe. First 1,000 members get the amazing options course dashboard, and you get our earnings plays much like we called out yesterday. Let's make it a great day. If you have any questions, email me at info@wealthytrades.com.